Good afternoon, I'm Raine Musñgi. This is Newsfeed. A Pasig court orders a transfer of dismissed Bamban-Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo from the PNP Custodial Center to the city jail's women's dormitory. This after it issued an arrest warrant for Guo for a non-bailable human trafficking case. Guo pleaded not guilty in a separate graft case during her arraignment this afternoon at a court in Valenzuela. Other charges against her over her alleged Pogo connections include tax evasion and money laundering. The Philippine Embassy is strongly urging all Filipinos to now consider leaving Lebanon while commercial flights are still available following the two deadly device explosions targeting Hezbollah. There are around 11,300 Filipinos in Lebanon, and Philippine officials say their safety and well-being are of utmost priority. Those who wish to remain in Beirut are advised to exercise extreme caution. So far, more than 500 Filipinos in Lebanon have already been repatriated, according to the Migrant Workers Department. At least 4 companies have submitted bids for the procurement of election equipment and warehousing services for next year's midterm elections. Let's get the details from Hannah T, who joins us on the line from Intramuros, Manila. Hannah, who are these 4 firms?
Raine, SQ Logistics Philippines Incorporated, LBC Express Incorporated, Cymex Delivery Express, and the joint venture of U-Freight Philippines Incorporated and Air Freight 2100 are vying for the contract. These 4 companies have submitted their bids for the Commission on Elections procurement of election equipment, peripherals, forms, supplies, and warehousing services for the 2025 national, local, and BARM elections. FQ Logistics has submitted bids for all 4 lots. Cymex for lots 2 and 3, LBC for lots 1 and 3, and the JV for lot 4. Raine, it was F2 Logistics which was previously awarded the contract for delivering election paraphernalia during the 2022 elections. Unlike previous elections, this project is all in, and COMELEC said it will handle everything from deploying vote counting machines and ballots to voter information sheets, posted and computerized voters list, and even all the manual forms. COMELEC also emphasized the importance of this project as a point-to-point system. The consignees of election materials are directly the election officers to ensure that all supplies arrive on time at their respective schools. And all participating bidders are also required to establish their own hubs or warehouses, which will be closely monitored by COMELEC. COMELEC also introduced a more region-specific deployment system with Northern Luzon, Southern Luzon, Visayas, including the newly established Negros Island region and Mindanao. Raine, eligibility checking is currently ongoing, and only those eligible will proceed to the financial evaluation later this afternoon. And the COMELEC is also conducting a media briefing right now in relation to the filing of certificates of candidacy for the national position 2025 national, local, and BARM parliamentary elections. Back to you, Raine.
Hannah, very, very quickly, do we know when the eligibility will be reported?
Yes, according to COMELEC, it will be this afternoon, but since there is a media briefing in relation to the filing of candidacy on October 1 to 8, there's no specific time yet since COMELEC spokesperson Laudianco is at the media briefing.
All right. Thank you so much. Hannah T. reporting from Intramuros in Manila. U.S. President Joe Biden hails the Federal Reserve's aggressive pivot. Speaking before the Economic Club of Washington, Biden touted progress in bringing down inflation and boosting employment after the Fed's outsized 50 basis point cut. He clarifies, though, he's not declaring victory over inflation just yet, but the rate cut, he says, marks a turning point towards the full recovery of the U.S. economy from the pandemic.
I think it's good news for consumers, and it means the cost of buying a home, a car, and so much more will be going down. And it's good news, in my view, for the overall economy, because lower borrowing costs will support economic growth. We do have more work to do. But what I am here to speak about is how far we come, how we got here, and most importantly, the foundation that I believe built for a more prosperous and equitable future in America. So let's be clear. The Fed lowering interest rates isn't a declaration of victory. It's a declaration of progress.
Many economists had predicted a recession would be needed to lower inflation in the world's largest economy, but they were proven wrong as Biden's economic policies helped create millions of jobs and raised wages. Finally, an 800-kilogram white rhino at a safari park in northwest England has received what has been described as a groundbreaking medical operation. Amara got a rare surgery for her broken front leg. A team, including specialist surgeons, nurses, and animal keepers, performed the 5-hour-long operation, which also included keyhole surgery of Amara's wrist. The park had no record of the leg injury similar to Amara's. It took her 27 weeks to get back on her feet and enjoy life outdoors. And those are the news this hour. I'm Raine Musñgi. Stay tuned to BNC on Free TV Channel 31, Channel 24 on Signal, and on our website, bnc.ph. Thank you so much for watching.